Okay, I think we're live and good to go. We're just double checking we have live on YouTube and Twitch. I may need to refresh Twitch just to make sure that the feed's coming in correctly. YouTube looks good though. Hey, perfect. And yep, okay, we are good to go on Twitch as well, which means you can go ahead and start everything up by saying hello, and welcome to another set of battles in Season 26 of Go Battle League, where this time around we'll be returning to the Fantasy Cup. So battling it out with dragons, with steel types, and with fairy types. Some combination of the three. But yeah. Once again, apologies. See some comments in relation to lateness on my time, which fair enough. Tends to be a bad habit of mine when starting out on stream, so we're working on it. We're getting there, but yeah. And also apologies, haven't actually got a chance to properly test out a team before, so we'll find out if this team is any good in real time. But before we find out how that team is, to kind of recap where we're currently at in the season, we're currently hanging out at ace ranking with an ELO of 2311. So may or may not be able to make it up to veteran if we're able to perform well enough, but fingers crossed. We'll have to wait and see how that how that plays out. But for now, that's where we're at in the ELO. Well, we got here with a total of 154 wins under our belt out of a grand total of 245 battles. Our current longest win streak is 8, and our Stardust gains are just a little over 328,000 Stardust. Okay, so with that, I can go ahead and go ahead and quit our ramblings for now. We'll go ahead and jump right on into the basic rewards and jump into the Fantasy Cup. And to introduce the team that we'll be using for these battles, we're kicking things off with a Fortress up at the front who's rocking Volt Switch, Sand Tomb, and Rock Tomb. Hanging out in the middle, we have Galarian Stunfisk who's rocking Mudshot, Earthquake, and Rock Slide. And then closing everything out, we have a Azumarill who's rocking Bubble, Play Rough, and Ice Beam. So this is the squads. Go ahead and jump into the battles and see how we do for our first set of the night. Hopefully we hold up well. We'll see. Anyway, match number 1 of this set is going to be against Tipsy. Alright, Tipsy, let's see what you got. First round's going to be up against a Galarian Weezing. Okay. The good news for us is that we are able to get ourselves to the Sand Tomb before they get to their next move. Gotta give it a second for Sand Tomb to charge up. There we go. Hit him where it hurts. Okay, just in case they're going all in for an overheat and dip, we'll go ahead and check a shield here. They are indeed going for the overheat, and they are dipping out to the Stunfisk of the Galarian variety. Go ahead and fire off into the Sand Tomb their way. Get a little bit of damage in there. Now bring in our Azumarill. Should be able to tank out any of the charge moves that Galarian Stunfisk chucks our way, so we should be okay there. Gonna be Earthquake. We handle okay. That. Go ahead and waste no time here. Go straight for an Ice Beam. And that we are able to bubble down the rest of the Stunfisk. We'll take it. That they're coming back in with the Galarian Weezing. That we are able to take out their first shield. We'll take that. Thank you. That. I'm guessing coming in with a Sludge. Yep. Ooh, does knock out our Azumarill. RIP, but you've done well. Okay, just in case they have enough in them for an overheat, we'll go ahead and check a shield. Yep, there's going to be the overheat. And last one to deal with is going to be their Turtonator. There we are, able to clear out their last shield. We'll take it. Now, so how well we'll be able to survive this next charge move, that's an entirely different question. Is going to be the overheat. Who does one and done us there? Ow. Okay. We do have Rock Tomb at the ready. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough to knock out the Turtonator. Oh, it is. Okay, get a couple more Volt Switches in. Fortress hangs on by a thread, gets us victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew, what a way to start the what a way to start the night. All right. Oh, and Sweetie Ding Quadra. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream on YouTube. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate the waves. Hello, hello. Yeah, starting out strong tonight. We're currently 1-1. Let's see if we go 2 for 2 as we look for match number 2. Excuse me. Right. And match number 2 of this set is going to go against Mactone. Or X-Mactone? Or just Mactone? Either way, kicking things off with the blade. Going heavy on that damage output. Let's go ahead and start chipping away at their defense real quick with a Sand Tomb. Okay, I'm not sure if... I'm guessing this is going to be Shadow Ball, and I'm not sure if it's good how much damage it does on... Oh, it's Sacred Sword. That's alright. I forgot it. No, it's Sacred Sword. Oops. Totally forgot what moves the blade is rocking. Oops. Oopsies. Thinking out back-to-back Sacred Swords. We do have another Sand Tomb at the ready. Go ahead and knock out the rest of the blade. Played a little too risky there. But with that, they brought in the Altaria, into which case we bring in our Azumarill, into which case they swap out for their Azumarill, into which case we swap out for our Gardevoir Stunfisk. Admittedly, not as great of a matchup for us on this end, but we do save the Azumarill for the rest of the Altaria, so I feel like that's a decent enough trade out, I'd argue. We'll see. We'll see how it all plays out, though. Anywho, we'll go ahead and try and tank out this next charge move. It's going to be the Hydro Pump. Ooh, okay. Maybe that was more of a gamble than I was expecting. It's not a CMP type situation. They have fired off another bubble. Go ahead and fire off our Play Rough their way. Take out shield number 1. I thought they are coming in with the Altaria. Go ahead and try and tank out. I think we could handle a couple of sky attacks our way. Yeah, we'll be okay there. We'll go ahead and take out another. After that, though, I'm pretty sure we should probably start chucking some shields. And then with another sky attack. Okay, coming in with the Ice Beam. Gonna get them deep into the red. That we are actually able to bubble down the rest of the Altaria. We'll go ahead and check up our shield here. Keep our Azumarill alive as long as we can. Gonna be the Play Rough. built up as much energy as we can. Fire off a play rough their way. Take out their last shield. Go for one more play rough. See how much damage we get in. Oof. This is really risky. Ooh, they beat us in the CMP tie. Dang it. Ooh. Unfortunately, we put up as best of a fight as we could, but unfortunately that is going to be loss number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Whew, either way, keeping the matches close, so we'll still take that. With that though, we're currently 1-1. Let's see if we get ourselves win number 2 here as we look for match number 3. And also say hello to Cortez Evans. Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. It has been a while. With that, match number 3 of this set is going to be against Rorid yes. It's going to be up against Rorid. Rorid starting things out with a Shadow Empoleon. Actually, really solid start for us there. With that, swapping things out for a Flygon, in which case we'll swap out for our Azumarill. Can't believe I forgot what Pokemon I'm using for a second. Getting good neutral damage with the bubbles. Let's see how well we handle their Scorching Sands. Handle okay, I think. I would argue. That go fire off an Ice Beam their way. Clear out shield number 1. I'll let this go. I think this is going to get us deep into the red if it's going to be another Scorching Sands. Yep. Otherwise, we can now go ahead and fire for another Ice Beam their way. Do we take shield number 2 or do we take the Flygon? Take shield number 2. Okay. I'm going to check up shield number 1. Oh, Twister. Okay. Coming in with another Twister. Oh, they have enough for Scorching Sands? Or is it gonna be another Twister just to try and see if they can beat my last shield? Oh, it's gonna be another Scorching Sands. Oh, buddy. Okay. I was not prepared for that at all. Okay. No, that's fine. With that, we'll go ahead and fire for Sand Tomb their way. Clear out the rest of their Flygon. Next one is going to be Exadrill, but they do swap out for their Empoleon. Definitely go check a shield here. Keep our Stunfisk alive as long as we can. It's going to be the Hydro Cannon. Okay. I think we've got try to maximize as much as we can against the Empoleon before we have to face off against the rest of the Exadrill. Oh, there we go. Got just enough for an Earthquake, firing that their way. Clearing out the rest of the Exadrill and securing ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Yeah, okay. But yeah, with that, right now we are currently in the positive. We're 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's see if we go for win number 3 here as we look for match number 4. Yep, here we go. And match number 4 of this set is going to be against Nunimon 46127. Can't tell if I missed a number there somewhere, but anyway, they're starting things out with a Shadow, a Alolan Sunslash. Getting their swapping things out for a Giratina, into which case it took like 7 to 10 business days, but eventually we were able to switch out for our Azumarill. We'll go ahead and try and take out this next one. The only thing I'm maybe concerned about is Shadow Force. It's going to be Shadow Sneak. That still hurt quite a bit though, not gonna lie. But in any event, we'll go ahead and fire off an Ice Beam their way, while they do good super effective damage, or take out their shield. Effective damage it is. We'll take it, we'll take it. I think I'll go ahead and let this one go as well. I think this will get us deep into the red. Yeah, but at the very least, does get us to Ice Beam range. And with that, we are able to clear out the rest of the Giratina. Okay, we'll take it, we'll take it. That's going to be the return of the Alolan Sandslash. And swap in for our... Ooh, we'll swap in for our Fortress, into which is there, swap in for the Turtonator. It's gonna be only 2. I don't think it's gonna be Overheat. Might be Brutal Swing. It's indeed gonna be Brutal Swing. Ow. Rude. Anyway. Firing off some rocks their way. Clearing out shield number 1. Checking the bar for a shield here. And another Brutal Swing. Okay. We have more rocks to slide their way. Okay, we'll go ahead and try to tank out this next attack. Let's see how well we handle. And the drill run. Oof. We do have Rock Tomb at the ready. Trying out their way. Get a decent amount of damage in there, and we'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Fortress here. Oh, just kidding, not yet. Ooh. Go ahead and check up our last shield, keep our Stunfisk alive, hopefully long enough to be able to reach the Rock Slide. Yeah, we can. So the sliver of HP left, Stunfisk firing off the rocks their way, clearing out the Turtonator, securing ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's, GG's all around. Okay, so with that, no matter what, we're ending this set in the positive, but let's see if we can get ourselves at least one more win here as we look for match number 5. Yes. Second guess myself there for a second. Anyway, match number 5 of this set is going to be against Hakchio. Alright, Hakchio, what do you got? First round is going to be up against a shiny Corviknight. With that, we do swap out for the Kingdra. We'll go ahead and swap out for our Azumarill. Oh, maybe if anything Swift. Swift might be kind of painful. Okay, what we handle. Pretty will tank out like 2 more, I'm thinking, before we need to start shielding. Or 1 more after this. Coming in with an Ice Beam. Need to clear out their first shield. We'll take it. I'll try to tank this next one as well. I think it's going to get us deep in the red. I don't think it's gonna get us in farm down phase. I don't know why I opted to go for the Sand Tomb on this one, but we're gonna go for the Sand Tomb on this one. Probably just lower their defense, get through the Corviknight as quickly as we can. Sure. We'll go try to tank this. I'm thinking, was this maybe payback? Yep, going all in on the payback, getting us deep into the yellow. Ow. With that, now we'll go ahead and slide some rocks their way. Clear out the rest of the Corviknight. That's going to be Return of the Kingdra, or is it going to be Mon number 3? It'll be Mon number 3 in the form of a Turtonator. I do have to be careful though, because they do have... excuse me, extra energy on me. They have 2 banked Incinerates. Now 4 Incinerates. Got a Dragon Claw. Okay. Let's go ahead and slide some rocks their way. Coming back in with the Azumarill. Firing off a Play Rough their way. Clearing the Shadow Kingdra. Good amount of energy extra on the Turtonator. Make the right call. That was gonna be the Dragon Claw. I think it's gonna be the bait, and I think they have enough energy for. Oh no! They need another Incinerate. With that though, we do have the Rock Slide already at the ready to slide that towards the Turtonator and secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Again, hanging on for dear life out here. My goodness. Also, Harvey Kerr, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream on YouTube. Welcome, welcome. Tough. This team is built tough. We aren't rocking the Tinka Tough, but we are rocking. But there's a Tinka Tough, yeah. Not Tinka Ton. I think Tinka Tough is the middle stage of this. Anyway. But yeah. Team was built tough. Got us the 3600 Stardust when it comes back on screen. A Charge TM, which is always very nice. 3 rare candies and a Furret. Okay. Furret's cool. Furret's adorable. We'll take a Furret. Guys, was a brand new Furret. Interesting IV, so I'll transfer you out. And with that, we can claim the rank awards, in which case we're able to climb our way up to 2351. Hey. I'll take it. Solid way to start the day. The cool 4 wins out of 5. That will go ahead and take a quick water break. Always remember, stay hydrated. Okay. Okay, with that, let's keep on keeping on. Gonna jump back into the basic awards, jump into the Fantasy Cup, and to reintroduce the team that we'll be using for these battles. We're kicking things off with a Fortress in the front, who's rocking Volt Switch, Sand Tomb, and Rock Tomb. Hanging out in the middle, we have Galarian Stunfisk with Mudshot, Earthquake, and Rock Slide. Then closing everything out, we have a Azumarill, who is rocking Bubble, Play Rough, and Ice Beam. I feel like I'm losing my voice out tonight. Hopefully we'll be okay. Apologies. But let's see how we do for set number 2 of the night. Yeah, hopefully I'm not getting sick. I feel like I just came back from a cold. We don't need to go back into that. Anyway. That's problems for later. Hopefully. Hopefully it's not a problem at all, but we'll see. If I go radio silent after this stream, then can confirm down with the sickness. But yeah, hanging on for dear life. At least till veteran ranking, dang it. At least till veteran. We'll see. And match number 1 of this set is going to be up against B-Tron26. Alright, B-Tron, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against the Shiny Flex Turtonator. Loving the Shiny Flex. With that, we swapped in for our Stunfisk, consideration they swapped in for their Azumarill. In which case, we're wasting no time here. We're going straight for the Earthquake. Excuse me. I believe they're probably firing, considering how fast that was, I'm guessing this is going to be Ice Beam. Yep. I feel it's a safe bet to assume that this is an Ice Beam, Play Rough, Azumarill. Go ahead and let this go. We'll say goodbye to our Stunfisk here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. And we'll come in, we'll farm down a little bit on the Azumarill. I'm assuming they're going to come in immediately with the Turtonator. Yep, and we'll go ahead and hard swap into our other counter in the form of our Azumarill. So they're coming in with their hard counter in the form of a Fortress. And Volt Switches definitely adding up on damage, that is for certain. Go ahead and let this one go. Here's gonna be the Rock Tomb. Not all too much, but it does lower our attack by a little bit. Coming in with another Play Rough their way. Get them deep into the yellow. And now we'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Azumarill here. RIP, buddy, you have done very well. With that, we'll go ahead and start checking up some shields here. Could be Sandtune. Ooh. It could be automatically the overheat. Oh, it's gotta be Flamethrower. Okay. Flamethrower, yeah, they didn't really have much in terms of risk on that one, so you know what? That's fair. That's fair to fire off. I would have assumed they would have like tried to use a bait move like brutal swing or Dragon Claw, and then save up for the overheat. But yeah, flamethrower does not have that weakness. So unfortunately, that's gonna be loss number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's all around. Ooh, definitely have a rough start on this set. Got pretty hard countered on that one, but it's okay. It happens. We're 0-1 right now, but let's see if we can bounce back as we look for match number 2. And match number 2 of this set is going to be up against somebody. Probably. Maybe. It's keeping us in suspense. You know, really want to make an entrance here. Always the dreaded error finding match. No victories were had on that one. It's okay. Doesn't count towards our win-loss as far as I'm aware, so we'll keep on keeping on. We'll see if we can find a new opponent. Really rather quiet in the Fantasy Cup today. I guess Great League is currently in rotation, so I feel like that's probably taking a good amount of the attention. Anyway, match number 2 of the set is going to be up against 0509 Akane. Alright, Akane, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against a Alolan Sandslash. I was in the middle of debating on is that shiny Alolan Sandslash or Shadow Alolan Sandslash, and it's neither. It's just good old Alolan Sandslash. Anyway, Sandslash coming in with the drill run. That will go ahead and fight back with a real quick Rock Tomb. Until their attack, if only by a little bit. That, swapping out for the Goodra. And fire off a Sand Tomb their way, lower their defense, and with that we're going to swap in for our Azumarill. Realize the main thing to have to worry about with this matchup though is that I believe Azumarill usually does, Goodra usually does Rock Thunder Punch or Power Whip. So it's got good coverage against us. Rocking the Power Whip. Ow. That though, we'll go ahead and fire off an Ice Beam their way while they take out shield number 1 or do good damage with Goodra. Shield number 1 it is. Take it. Just in case they have enough for Power Whip, we'll go ahead and check a shield here. It could be being me out with. Nope, there's gonna be another Power Whip. Okay. I'll take the trade. Shield well spent. Go ahead and fire off another Ice Beam their way. Clear out the rest of their Goodra. And that Tondio is going to be their Empoleon. Oh, with that, we'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Azumarill here. R.I.P., buddy, you've done well. With that, we're going to check out our last shield here. And I think we see him P-Tide, and for sure Empoleon has a higher stat spread than Fortress. I would hope so. But anyway, maybe I'm underestimating Fortress. But we'll go ahead and fire off a Sand Tomb their way. With that, they're going to swap out for their Alolan Sandslash. I think... Oh, Joe-Run's definitely enough to knock out the rest of my Fortress there. It's going to be Sandslash versus their... Stunfisk now versus their Sandslash and their Empoleon. I think they already have a Hydro Cannon at the ready, so I'm pretty sure this battle is for naught. But we'll keep on keeping on. We fire the Rock Slide their way. Oh my goodness, I can't talk tonight. And with that, yeah, the Hydro Cannon does connect on the Stunfisk, and unfortunately that'll be loss number 2 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. But yeah, definitely in a much rougher place now. We're currently 0-2 in this set. Kind of killing the spirits from the 4-1 that we got earlier, but we still have 3 matches left. We have plenty of opportunities to bounce back. We'll see if we can do just that as we look for match number 3. And match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Peleos the Dragon. Alright, Peleos. What do you got? First round is going to be up against a Flagon. Go ahead and hard swap into my Azumarill, into which they're going to swap in for their Fortress. Okay. Firing off a Play Rough their way. It's not going to do all too much in terms of damage, but, you know, chip away at the Fortress as best we can. Heaviest hitting move that we got, plus stab, so you know, what's out. Somehow, some way. If it's another rock tomb, then I think we're knocked out. If it's sand tomb, then I think we'll be okay. Oh, actually, we survived the rock tomb. Okay. We are double debuffed though, so that's kind of a little concerning. Yeah, we had like negative power to our name. Fair enough though. I'll go ahead and let this go. Double the rock tomb. The handle. Now we're able to clear out the rest of the fortress. But they are coming back in with the Flygon. Coming in with a double dose of Sand Tomb. I'll check a shield here. There'll be Scorching Sands, okay. Can fire off another Sand Tomb their way. With that, we'll go ahead and let our fortress go here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. And up, I think they got us here. Ooh. Getting hard countered all of a sudden. Almost suspiciously. Yeah, we've definitely met our match on these in these matchups. Yep, and so unfortunately that's going to be loss number 3 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Well, they really cranked up the difficulty real quick on since going. I mean, don't get me wrong, we still had some real close calls in the previous matchup, but ooh, these last matchups were they had my number. Oh my goodness. But it's okay. We keep on keeping on. We're 0-3 right now, so no matter what, we're in the negative. Far cry from the last set, but we still have 2 matches. If we can get the 2 wins on this one, we can at least soften the blow on our ELO. Really, that's all we can hope for at this point. But hopefully we'll be able to get ourselves win number 1 here as we go against Sebas Rivar for our next match. That's the boss starting things out with a Lucario. Okay. I'm actually willing to stick out on this one because right now we're only taking neutral damage from their Force Palms. And we do have neutral damage with Volt Switch, and we have super effective damage with Sand Tomb. Plus we got shield pressure, which is always really nice. With that, I'm actually going to go ahead and use up my first shield here. Hitting us hard with the Meteor Mash. That coming in with another Sand Tube. Maybe we'll actually clear out the rest of Lucario. The next one we're doing it is going to be their Turtonator. I was hoping I could get to another Sand Tomb, but sadly that's not the case. With that though, we'll go ahead and come in with our harder counter in the form of an Azumarill. As far as I'm aware, we should be able to tank out any of the charge moves Turtonator fires our way. Coming in with the Overheat, we handle that just fine. Like that, they are swapping in for their own Azumarill. In which case we swapped in for our Stunfisk of the Galarian variety. Actually, I wonder if Stunfisk actually would have been better to save for later. I don't know. Might have been the play. We'll see. Anyway, we'll go ahead and let this go. Could be Hydro Pump, which I think is going to one-shot us out of here. It is going to be the Hydro Pump. It doesn't one-shot us, but it does, the bubble does knock us out there. we are able to get ourselves to our next play rough. Right out that way, get them all into the red. We'll try to tank out this next one. I think whether play rough or hydro pump, we should be okay. Yeah, we handle. Go for another play rough. Our last shield, we'll take it. They could be double charged already. I think that's been about 4 incinerates. Oh yeah. And I think even if they do fire off Dragon Claw, we're too low on health to really do anything at this point. But yeah, immediately on this one, I think I just misplayed. I should have saved the stun fist to fight off against the rest of the Turtonator. I think that was my downfall on that one. Yeah, RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's all around. And also hello and welcome to the stream, Scraggy. Welcome. Yeah, unfortunately coming in at a really rough set right now. We're currently 0-4 in this one, so we are balancing out with right now we're balanced out with the 4-1 we got from first set, but on that note, we'll see if we can get ourselves at least one win in this set against Eric Cito. Alright, Eric Cito, what do you got? It's going to be the mirror matchup. It's going to be Fortress v Fortress. I don't know why I put so much sass in mentioning it's Fortress v Fortress. Okay, so we do win the CMP tie here, so we get the full force of Rock Tomb, I'm sorry, firing off at the Fortress. So I took that. And they're coming in with their own Rock Tomb. Ow. Judging by how fast that was, I'm guessing this is going to be Sand Tomb. Lower my defense, why don't you? Okay, then we'll go ahead and fire off another Rock Tomb their way. Possibly have to clear out the fortress, or clear a shield, or neither. Okay. I guess it's gonna be another Sand Tomb. I'm not sure if it's gonna knock me out. It doesn't. Okay. And with that, next one they're coming in with is going to be the Giratina. Okay, we're able to fire off a Sand Tomb before our demise there, so we'll take that. With that coming in with our Azumarill. One thing I do gotta be careful of is if their Giratina seems to be charging up for a suspiciously long period of time, they could in fact be rocking Shadow Force, which I will give major props to them if they are, but otherwise, like in this case, I think this is enough for Shadow Force. It's gonna be Shadow Sneak. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, in this case, they are coming in with the Azumarill. We'll actually go ahead and stick it out in this matchup. We'll ride it out. I think Stunfisk still has good neutral play against Giratina. I'm hoping Stunfisk still has good neutral play against Giratina. Okay, coming to play rough. Free handle. Chuck a shield here. Did he play rough? Ooh, stopping in immediately for the Giratina. Okay, how well do we handle? Do we handle at all? Ooh, no, okay. And they're coming with the next charge move. It'll be Shadow Sneak again. We handle. Thank goodness for that. Slide some rocks their way. They actually opt to tank it. Okay. I don't know if I can farm down at this range. I think they might have me here with Shadow Sneak. Swap off of the Azumarill. Even if I do connect the rocks, it's not going to be enough to knock out. And they have to shield there. So, I got horribly outplayed on that one. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was. I feel like this whole set was just a poor showing on my part, and I apologize on that one. But RIP's there. But nonetheless, GG's all around. Ugh, 0-5. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. But I will say hello, and welcome to the stream, by the way, TK Ujo. Good morning to you. Good evening from where I'm at. Yeah. Yeah, we've benched the Flygon. We're trying with this team. In fairness, it got us 4 wins out of 5 in set 1. Unfortunately, we got hard countered left and right in this set, so that which got us the very unfortunate 0-5. Maybe it's just the copium, but I feel like I played as well as I could have. Maybe I'm just trying to cope from the unfortunate 0-5, but you know, sometimes you try your best. The matchups don't come out in your favor. It is what it is. But did you build any worms? No, sadly. We only caught ourselves one whole Orthworm so far. So we do not have enough candies to build up Orthworm. I really wanted to try honestly, when I saw it as a viable option for this cup, I was like, ooh, I want to try build Orthworm, but I decided that like a whole couple hours before the stream was supposed to happen. So I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna unless I get really lucky with Orthworm encounters, I'm not gonna get the candies for it. So yeah. Again, you hate to see 0-5. So disheartening. I'm gonna go crawl in a hole or something. But, you know, it is what it is. Anyway. Oh, can say howdy. hello, the shiny armored Mewtwo. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Apologies if I'm in a little bit of a sour mood. We just came back from don't really think Azu does much in this cup. I can kind of see that. It gets kind of hard countered by a lot of with the amount of steel types that are roaming around. But respectfully, I'm gonna be stubborn about it, and I'm gonna stick with it because I like Azumarill, and I want to believe Azumarill will bounce back better than ever in set number 3. So far, it has the squad that we have set up has won good 4 wins out of 5 in set 2. Prima Waterfall, true, but Azumarill. Anyway, excuse me. I put good resources into building this Azumarill. I'm gonna use Azumarill. Actually, it's a long-standing Azumarill, so I think it's gotten its fair amount of worth throughout our Go Battle League career. So don't really need to justify its cost at this point, but I'm still gonna use the excuse anyway. It's Azumarill, dang it. It costs a lot to get to this point. Also running Hydro Pump in this cup too. Did I accidentally? Yeah, I may actually, that might actually be that might actually be a good idea to swap out. At the very least, I'll swap out Ice Beam for Hydro Pump. Because, yeah, I do definitely see a lot more Hydro Pumps. Actually, how good is this? Oh, it's actually not bad. Okay. That is true. I do see more Hydro Pumps. So we'll go ahead and, at the very least, we'll compromise. I don't know if I have a good enough Primarina at all, but Pika-Azu. Oh yeah, we have our golden egg. it's nowhere near good enough for PvP, but hey, shiny flex. And our Azuro. It's a tiny Azuro. Anyway. But yeah, game can be frustrating. Battled Giovanni too early and got Thunderous last night. What a goof that was. Fair enough. Oh yeah, the timing of it all. Timing is funky when it comes to that kind of stuff. Anyway. On Mr. Suspense ... 1 2 3 4. Hello. Welcome to the stream on YouTube. Welcome. But yeah, anywho. But yeah. I'll compromise on the the Gacha Go Plus Flex Rio. Oh, the Go Plus, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, and catcher all day, day. I don't have time for all that. Hey, listen, man. If I'm gonna be stuck in traffic for like an hour and a half, I'm gonna catch Pokemon while I'm sitting there. Dang it! And I can't do that by hand because that's dangerous, and you should not be playing Pokemon Go while driving. Cannot emphasize that enough. But you can rock Go Plus. Can rock a Go Plus and let it catch for you while you're driving. Just don't look at the journal. You may be saddened about any potential rare finds that might have ran away from that opportunity. But anyway. But yeah. Also, I've gotten lazy and kind of letting any form of auto ability to catch take the wheel. But anyway, I think enough with my ramblings here. Yeah, well, let's go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards. Let's see if we can redeem ourselves from that ON5. The good news is it's all uphill from here. Okay, we can stagnate, but technically it's all uphill from here. Ooh, Nundo Meltan, congrats. Nundo's fun. I think that's, I can't recall. I think that's like statistically rarer than a Hundo, like, or a Shundo. Is it a shiny, like, when we refer to Nundos, or is that like shiny with 0 IVs, or is it just 0 IVs? Either way, I feel like that's statistically more rare than their Hundo counterparts. Yeah. Just 0. Oh yeah. Oh no, IV Hundo. Yeah. Leon mine. Why would you do that? I'm kidding. I like to save mine. I don't know why I save it, but I like to save it. I don't know if I actually ever deleted out an Undo. I might have. Maybe on my early part of like Go Battle, like in Pokemon Go and stuff. I might have just casually like, what am I gonna do with 0 IVs? It was like, I don't know. I feel like it's a flex in its own right. It's like a counter flex. I don't know. Anyway. Sorry. Again, apologies for my tangents. But let's go ahead and jump right back into the battles where we got ourselves Fortress up at the front, who's rocking Volt Switch, Sand Tomb, and a Rock Tomb. Hanging on the middle, we have Stunfisk of the Galarian variety, who's rocking Mudshot, Earthquake, and a Rock Slide. And closing everything out, we have Azumarill, who's rocking Bubble, Play Rough, and now Hydro Pump. 0 attack, 0 defense, and 0 HP tag. Let's go. But yeah. In any event, let's go ahead and see how we do in match number 1 of the set against MVP Itan. MVP Ton. I know I felt like the need to emphasize all that. But anyway, first matchup's going to be up against a Galarian. I'm gonna take a wild guess and assume we may be looking at an overheat and dip in our very near future. Okay. They could be baiting me out with sludge and then going for overheat. I think that's gonna be the case. Chuck it. Yep, it's gonna be the overheat this time. With that, they're coming in with their own fortress. Ooh, they beat me in the CMP tie. It's good to know. My fortress may not live long enough to really benefit from this knowledge anyway, but it's good to know, I think. Going for Rock 2 in their way. And now we say goodbye to our fortress here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. With that, I'm guessing they're coming in with the sand tomb. It's not going to do too much damage, but does lower our defense, which is going to be a problem that we're going to have to deal with. Ooh, with that, they're swapping things out for their own Azumarill. For their Azumarill, in which case we counter with our own Azumarill. There's the words I'm looking for. Azumarill coming in hot with the Hydro Pump. Could be rocking maybe... The use of Hydro Pump in this case makes me think that they're an Ice Beam Hydro Pump user. Which, if they are, I feel like we're at a pretty good advantage in this current mirror matchup. But there's a possibility they might be going like extra high IQ with that play and going for what was it? Trying to fake me out and thinking that they are rocking Ice Beam when in fact they're rocking was it? They are indeed rocking Play Rough. Anywho, I'm going to take a wild guess and assume this is going to be the Hydro Pump. Yep, there's going to be the Hydro Pump, clearing out our Stunfisk there. We are running pretty empty in the tank. I think even if they do hit us with Play Rough, we should be okay. But we do have our own Play Rough already at the ready. We'll go ahead and fire that their way. Yeah, we clear out the Azumarill. And I actually forgot that they still have the rest of their fortress up and running. Which, if the Rock Tomb is able to knock us out here, that's going to be rather disheartening. Oh, it's going to be Sand Tomb. Okay, perfect. Holy moly. Real whew, really cutting it close on that one there. Yeah. Was a little concerned about the possibility of a Rock Tomb knockout, which would have been crazy disheartening, but Azumarill hung on through the Sand Tomb and got us victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh yeah. Almost a mirror team. Galarian Weezing is a tad bit different than, what was their other mon? Oh, than my Galarian Stunfisk. Just a tad. Both Galarian, though, and both regional variants, so... You know, there's some comparabilities to that. Oh, and Matthew Allen Fernandez, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. And yes, I'm aware I'm late. Just gonna give you a heads up, and for anyone who watches these streams, there's a good possibility I may be like an hour or more late to my usual stream setups. I'm trying to get better at that. I'm trying to actually follow the stream plans, times that I actually put up, but historically, we've been about like an hour to an hour and a half late around that period of time, so just a forewarning. I mean, there's always the positive. I'm trying to get better at that, so it's trying not to make that the main. Trying not to make that the expectation, but as of right now, that's kind of the expectation. So just throwing it out there. If you see whatever time you see, if we actually bother to stream at all, which I apologize, sometimes I do just it gets so late to the point where I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna move this on to the next day kind of thing, which again, something I'm not trying to do, but just a forewarning. The set time is a suggestion, not it's as of right now, it's not set in stone. We're working on it though. We're getting there. Hopefully by our 10-year anniversary on YouTube, we would have figured out that better by now. By then. But we'll see. Anyway. Anyway. I had to give up on 14 trainers that were forever friends that wouldn't tag any mons. I wouldn't tag any mods. I deleted all of them this past weekend. Anyone else having stingy friend issues? Oh, I actually don't have any people who are forever friends yet. So maybe I'm the stingy friend because I refuse to give people enough gifts to get to forever friends. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the problem. I know that's the case for our lateness. That's definitely a me problem. But anyway. Oh, am I gonna play TCG Pocket later? To Matthew Allen's question. Oh no, we're gonna be playing. We're purely doing Pokemon Go for this stream. I'm not sure when the next time we're gonna do TCG Pocket. Yeah, next time will probably be whenever they finally announce the emblem battles coming back. That's usually when I try to schedule. If not, it's probably going to be when rank reappears. Yeah, I'll try to do at least one stream when rank matches are available. But until that time, we pretty much go silent on TCG Pocket. Oh, but congrats on the Lucario and the Sabo immersives. Nice. Still looking out for that Lucario immersive. The only thing I know about that Lucario immersive is that somehow Charizard returns, and that's that's all I know. That's all I've seen from the Lucario immersive. Yeah, congrats. But yeah, someday I'll have to get at least a Mega Lucario at some point. But yeah, I was expecting Sceptile. That would make sense because Sceptile is on the cover. It's the other featured Mega Evolved Pokemon. You would think it would show up, but no, it's Charizard again. Anyway. Oops, all Charizard. Anyway. Did find a trainer to trade. Hey! I hope it's something good. Anyway. Charizard is a spoiled brat. I know, the Charizard glaze is real. Charizard's got connections or something going on in whatever, in all Pokemon IPs, I swear. It's just the favored competitive child. Just right up there with the like Pikachu makes sense because Pikachu is like the face of the group, so it makes sense for it to get favoritism because it's literally the Pokemon you go to when the first thing you see when you think Pokemon. But anyway. Oh, sorry. Oh, I said and hit send by accident. Said found trader to trade my Heatmore. Heatmore for a shiny Keldeo. I guess Heatmore is technically a regional, yeah. That's cool. Congrats on the shiny Keldeo. Oh, Charizard, like the youngest child, gets all the attention. Anyway. How to sign in and go. I think there's several options that you can use. You can connect if you have a Pokemon trainer account. That's one way. I do feel like that's ironically one of the hardest ones. Oh, Niantic Kids. That's a way too. I'm not as familiar with... What was it? I'm not as familiar with the Niantic Kids sign-in. Truth be told. I should be a functioning adult. Anyway. Need heat more to finish Unova Dex. That's the last challenge against China. Oh, got you. Okay, so the trade was for a heat more. And with the heat more, you got shiny Keldeo. That makes sense. I was like, someone was willing to take your heat more for a shiny and gave you a shiny Keldeo. I feel like you won in that trade. But no, I got you. Okay, that makes sense. You got the heat more, which in turn lets you finish the challenge to shiny Keldeo. Which, okay, I understand it now. I see the connections. It's all adding together. But anyway, Greg King and Gustahari, hello, welcome to the stream on YouTube. Welcome. What's my ELO? My ELO is currently sitting at 2275. Yeah. We unfortunately had an 0-5 right before this, so we were sitting nice in the mid 2300s at one point, but unfortunately that got we got canned back into the 2200s. We're bouncing back. We're 1-1 right now, so it has evolving Gyarados. That Magikarp mouth is nuts. I know. Magikarp hanging on for dear life on my head right now. But yeah, if I ever do happen to find a Gyarados hat, that'd be kind of cool. But I'm grown very attached to the Magikarp, to it being a Magikarp. I don't know. Anyway, and to answer your question, Gustahari, now look at all these Earthworms that I could do. I don't have any remote raid passes though, and I don't really feel like I'm spending money at this point in time. Oh, but on a side note, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll pin my friend code on both YouTube and Twitch for anyone who's interested. Just throw it out there. Yeah, stay tuned. It may evolve. Who knows? Maybe that's the 10-year anniversary stretch goal. We'll get ourselves a Gyarados hat to evolve this one. I don't know why I'm looking to 10 years. We're only at... Where are we at? I think we're going on 7 years now. I mean, we're getting close. We're over the halfway point. Never too early to start thinking about what we're going to do for a 10-year, but... That's way down the road. We can reconvene on that later. For now, in our immediate future, we're currently 1-1 in this set. Let's see how we do in match number 2 of this set, which is going to go against Literal K9. I'm fighting off against a Literal K9. Dang. And they're starting things out with a Shadow Fortress. Dang. I think against the Shadow Fortress, I'm not gonna win. I'm not gonna win the CMP tie, no matter what. They are coming with a Sand Tomb, though. Interesting. Maybe we do win the CMP tie. Oh, my bad. Oh, might be. Maybe. Maybe I gave my own fortress too little credit. Which shield here? Be a Rock Tomb. Ow. With that, swapping in for, I think that's a Shadow Sand Slash. swap Byron out for our Azumarill. Should be handled. I think even the drill runs, we should be okay. Yeah. Well, we don't have enough to fire off the okay. Swapping out for their Empoleon. Is that also Shadow? This is a full Shadow team. Oh, I missed the water. Nope, this is regular. Just like good old-fashioned regular Empoleon. I like it. And then with the drill pick. Ooh, able to finish off with the play rough. We'll take it, we'll take it. And using my final shield here. And then Ice Punch. Should be able to finish off with the... Oh, it doesn't finish off the Volt. It does not finish off with the Volt Switch. Okay, hanging on by 1 HP in a dream. Can't help but respect. That though, it's just our Stunfisk versus the world. Ooh. Coming into the Sand Tomb. But with that, we are able to mud shot down the rest of the fortress and the rest of the Sand Slash and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Change my name to Lucario Man on TCGP, so you might be confused. That's my use. Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember. I remember you as Lucario. Oh, yeah, I remember. Were you something else? I remember Matt. I think I focused on Matt, so that's why was it. Admittedly, I wasn't as confused when I first saw your name as Lucario Matt, because I think the only thing I focused on was Matt. So I apologize, I can't remember what else was connected to your username other than Lucario, but thank you for the clarification, I appreciate. And no, we have not been on YouTube for 10 years yet. We are a couple months away from our 7-year anniversary though, so if anyone has any ideas for what we should do for our 7-year anniversary, I'm open to it. Within reason. I should clarify. Within reason. Preferably just playing a video game that won't get my channel nuked off the platform. Anyway. But on that note, let's see how we do in match number 3 of this set, which is going to be up against Ulysses BG25. Alright, Ulysses, let's see what you got. First round's going to be up against an Exadrill. Okay. Go hard counter on this one and bring in the Azumarill, which they're bringing in their Turtonator. I probably could actually try to build up for the Hydro Pump. That was a good neutral damage. Oh, but the Play Rough still does actually pretty good amount of damage on its own. So we'll still take that. And with the Flash Cannon, okay. Okay, Turtonator with the coverage. Hello. Hello. Hello, is it me you're looking for? I don't know why I went there. I don't know why my mind went to that song in particular, but okay. Very rough. Able to clear out their last shield. We'll take it. And swapping in for our stun fist. Gonna try tank out this next charge move. We'll see how we handle. Hurts quite a bit, not gonna lie. But we're still alive. Sometimes that's all you can ask for. Sometimes that's all you can ask for, right? Oh, doesn't finish off. Oh, shoot. Luckily, Mud Shot is a tad bit faster, so we'll take that. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. I should fire off the rock slide. That's going to come back to bite me. That's going to come back to bite me so much. Oh. Well, actually, no matter what, they both knocked me out with the overheat, so that's, you know, that is what it is. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, yeah. Okay. So right now, we're currently 2 wins and 1 loss, so we're still on the positive. And we'll see if we can get ourselves our next win here as we jump into match number 4 of this set, which is going to be up against Slappy Bappy 2703. Alright, Slappy Bappy. Very fun name, by the way. Let's see what you got. Start things out with a Shadow Alolan Sunslash. Start things out for the Turtonator. Into which case, actually, it might be good to swap out to the Stunfisk on this one, considering the type matchups out here. But anyway, we'll let it ride. Turtonator coming in with the overheat. I wonder if they'll let it go. Be willing to say goodbye after the debuff from the overheat? It might be. Oh no! Okay. Shield it out. Let it ride. I respect it. I'm gonna let this go. I think no matter what they fire at us, it's not gonna knock us out at this point. Yeah. I wonder if Ice Punch would have knocked out. I'm not sure, honestly. I'm thinking it's probably going to be a drill run. Probably going to hurt quite a bit, not going to lie, but we should be able to survive it, I'm pretty sure. Yep. That coming in with a real quick Rock Tomb. Ooh. That's swapping in immediately into the Turtonator. Solid switch outside note. And with that, we'll go ahead and let them use their energy here. Knock out our Azumarill. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Ooh, even getting to the overheat. We'll take that. We are able to mud shot down the rest of the Turtonator. Okay. Not get our hopes up just yet. Finishing off the rest of the Alolan Sunslash. Up just yet because we're now face to face with an Azumarill. Okay. Check the shield just in case they are rocking Hydro Pump. The Ice Beam. Okay. Could still be an Ice Beam Hydro Pumping Azumarill. find out in a minute. It's gonna be Ice Beam again. Okay. We might have a chance. Oh, 1 HP in a dream! Is the dream alive? Is the rock slided off? Research tells me it is, and the knockout of Azumarill tells me it is. So we are able to secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. What's going on here? Oh, people adding in Pocket. Well, Shiny Ever Mewtwo. I like Go Battle League, but I've encountered too many cheaters that make the game freeze and hit me with 4 charge attacks before I can even get one in. I just say at level 20 and experiment. Yeah, fair enough. I'll answer your question later. Does anyone know how the cheaters make the game freeze on their end? That I'm not 100% certain. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's like a combo of like... I thought there was something to do with like airplane mode involved, but I could be wrong. Anyway. And Matthew Allen, yes, I think I do recall seeing a shiny Lucario, if I remember correctly. I wouldn't be surprised if I made a comment about a shiny Lucario. I always gotta make some kind of comment about shiny flexes. But yeah. Anywho, I think with that, we are currently... Oh yeah, we're 3-1. So no matter what, we're in the positive. Get a little bit of a bump to our ELO. But let's see if we get ourselves one more win here as we go into match number 5 of this set. I'm sorry. Which is going to be up against Jitoboost. Jitoboost, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against and Shadow Altaria. Is that enough to get Flamethrower? I'm gonna shield just in case it is. Oh, it's gonna be Sky Attack, okay. So I'm like, that seems a little too short for Flamethrower. But granted, I could very much be wrong. Coming in with another Rock Tomb. Clear out their last shield. I think that was the last shield there. So goodbye to our fortress there. RIP, but you've done well. But, ooh, next one is going to be Napoleon. Okay, I think I have enough health in me to be able to tank out one Hydro Cannon. Yep. 2 is definitely out of the question. 2 is 110% out of the question on that one. Yeah, let's go ahead and fire off an Earthquake their way. Grab the rest of their Napoleon. Orthworm. I'm actually encountering my very first Orthworm out here. That's exciting. Can we one-shot the Earthworm with an Earthquake? Not quite. It is going to hit us with a charge move in a minute. Let's see how much damage we're taking from the Earthworm. It's going to be Rock Tomb. Okay. We don't take damage. But we do lose a little bit of our attack power, which is kind of a bummer. The good news is, though, is that since the last one is Altaria, we're not in the clear, but with a couple of bubbles, we are now in the clear, and we're able to secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay. I'm hoping this is not a roller coaster trend, because right now, Set number 1 started out strong with 4 wins out of 5. Set number 2, a very unfortunate 0-5. Set number 3, bouncing back again with 4 wins out of 5. I need to break the cycle in the next one. But first, we can claim the charge TM. We got Stardust that wandered off who knows where. There we go. And we got ourselves a more prickle. Oh, and 3 rare candies. Rare candies are always nice. Interesting IV, so we're going to transfer you out. Then we claim the rank awards, in which case we're able to climb up to 23-21. Let's go. Yeah, Voyaging. If you play TCG soon, look at my collection and showcase to be flex. To be flexed, but not to be not humble. But not to be not humble. To be humble. While also trying not to flex. But that's the whole point of a showcase. The showcase is the showcases and the collection are the flex though. What is a showcase but a flex? Gotta own it. Gotta own the flex. And now I think I remember. Well, I think when I feel like I made a comment about your shiny Lucario, and I feel like you made that exact note about not trying to flex. Now you gotta own that. You gotta own that. That's what the shinies and the immersives and the full arts are for. They're built specifically to flex. Flex them if you got them. Anyway. Oh, and the crown cards. Also, shiny flexes in the in the game. Showcase without what's a showcase without a show? Just a case. Real. But yeah, you gotta lean into the flex. The problem because if you're kind of being a jerk about the flex, into which case one needs to get humbled. But no. Nah. But yeah. You get yourself some rare cards out there. Always feel free to flex. Live up to the, like TK mentioned, live up to the show part of the showcase. Yeah, anywho. Alright. Need anything from the new set, Voyager? I think I'm okay right now. Yeah, I'll just slowly but surely I'll work on building up all the cards from the new set. I do see off of the Twitters that I definitely have enough of Sunny form, cast form. It seems like that in combination with Mega Blaziken has been a very solid firing squad, making the rounds. But then again, there's like only like a few examples I see off of. I think that's off of actually a tournament result. That's one of the up and coming more used decks available. So I'm kind of curious to try that out. Side note, talking about meta possibilities. Yeah, with double stadium. But yeah, I won't lie and say I'm not curious and want to study up more on that one. But in that particular deck case, I think I have everything I need. I just need the Sunny forms, and I think I have one of the newer stadiums if you want to play that. Anyway. Voyager, can you rate my community showcase and my collection TCGP? Later on. Sometime in the future. If the next time we actually properly... the the next time we actually do stream out TCG Pocket and you want to flex your showcase in your collection, let me know. Then we can go take a look at it. But on Tiki out here, speaking of flexing the 9 Badoos. There's a lot of Badoos. There's a, what is it? You can fill up that one frame that allows you to put 9 cards on it. You can make it all Badoos. Now that's a flex. If I see that in the showcases, I'll like it. But anyway. But yeah. Yes, the Badoo flex. The Badoo flex is real. Yeah, anywho. But yeah, you can of course take a look at all the showcase flexes sometime in the future. But for now, we'll and yes, we'll be able to admire the power of the legendary Badoo. Yeah, but for now, we'll go ahead and keep on keeping on with our Fantasy Cup battles. Here's a brand new day, so we technically do have 5 more sets that we can do. I am probably going to cap it off after the next couple of sets, just do the full 5, and then we'll probably call it a night there. But moving into set number 4 of the night, to reintroduce the team that we'll be using for this set, we're kicking things off with Fortress in the front, who's rocking Volt Switch, Sand Tomb, and Rock Tomb. Hanging out in the middle, we have Stunfisk of the Galarian variety, who's rocking Mudshot, Earthquake, and Rock Slide. And then closing everything out, we have a Azumarill, who's rocking Bubble, Play Rough, and Hydro Pump. Excuse me. Oh, talking about the Rainbow Border card. Ooh, those are always cool. Where? Okay, so we're jumping back into the battles, and we'll see how we do. Match number 1. And set number 4. There we go. Okay. And match number 1 of this set is going to against Ryopi. 51-27, if I read those numbers correctly. And first matchup is going to be the mirror. It's going to be Fortress v Fortress. Okay, they do win the CMP tie. That's good to know. And then with the Rock Tomb. Go ahead and fight back with our own Rock Tomb. Going ahead and lower their defense, if only by a little bit as well, with a real quick Sand Tomb. That. We'll go ahead and let this go. We'll say goodbye possibly to our... Oh, nope, not quite yet. Do have a chance to fire off one more Rock Tomb their way. Ooh, clear out their last shield. We'll take it, we'll take it. And with that, we'll come in with our Stunfisk, into which case they swap off for their Azumarill, into which case we'll swap off for our Azumarill. Go ahead and let this go. Could be the Play Rough in this case. Yep. Coming in with our Play Rough. Go ahead and let this go. Probably get us deep into the yellow. deep into the red. Okay, I'm gonna use a bar for a shield here. And for the next play rough. Knock out the rest of their Azumarill. You coming back in with Fortress, or is it gonna be Mon number 3? Coming back in with the Fortress. Go ahead and swap in for our Stunfisk. It's probably not gonna be all too happy with taking out this next Sand Tomb. Ooh, next one is gonna be the Primarina. Hey. Talk about Primarina enough, and Primarina shall appear. Okay, interesting. That's not good. I thought I had Play Rough already at the ready, but that's not meant to be, sadly. And yep, they're double charged on Hydro Cannon, so unfortunately that is going to be lost number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Me and TK will just battle. Oh yeah, it's fine. Yeah, why not? Y'all do you. Anywho, with that, right now we're currently 0-1. Not off to the greatest of starts, but let's see if we can bounce back here as we look for match number 2. I need at least one win. I need at least one win so we can make sure that we're not repeating set 2. Don't want to go in the cycle of 4-1s and 0-5s out here. Anyway, next match is going to be against Malpka Madzia. Alright, Malpka, what do you got? First round's going to be up against an Azumarill. Okay, actually really solid start for us here. That's what things out for the Turtonator. With that, we've opted to swap out for our Galarian Stunfisk. And we're getting some good damage in with our Rock Slides. Turning coming in with the Brutal Swing. Okay. I don't think they'd have enough to do Overheat after that. I don't think. Could be another Brutal Swing. Brutal. Anywho, we do have some more rocks to slide their way. Are we able to take out a shield or take out the Turtonator? Shield, okay. Ooh, unfortunately, we do say goodbye to our Sunfisk there. Oh my goodness. RIP, buddy, you have done well. That time we're coming with the Brutal Swing. We handled just fine. Okay, next one is going to be there. Oh, it's going to be the mirror matchup. It's going to be Azumarill v Azumarill. Does make me wonder if they have something in the back that could deal good damage to what do you call it? Fortress. Let's go ahead and fire off a Play Rough their way. I think we're still outside of knockout range from Play Rough. Yeah. Okay, Exidrill is a little bit concerning. We should be able to tank at least one, I'm pretty sure. Coming with the drill run. Ow. Oh, I thought for sure that would have knocked out. Huh. Well, I guess Sand Tomb doesn't really do too much damage on its own, so it makes sense. Dang it. Is it really like one turn faster? I guess so. Yeah, so that's gonna be our loss number 2 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Possibly could have baited out a shield with a real quick like play rough just to fire it off at the exit drill, but okay. I'm not liking how history seems to be repeating itself right now. We're currently 0-2, but let's see if we can bounce back here as we look for match number 3. It's okay. Just keep a calm mind. Keep level-headed. Just look to bounce back. All G's, all G's. Okay. And match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Pavelucho 5. Alright, Pavelucho, what do you got? First round's going to be up against an Azumarill. Once again, solid start for us here. That's looking out for a Doug Trio. Okay. Opting to swap out for my Azumarill here. I think Galarian Stunfisk probably wouldn't like dealing with the mud slaps, truth be told. Okay. On that note, the mud slaps are definitely adding up on damage. But we are able to just show some pretty good neutral damage against their Doug Trio as well with our bubbles. And then we are able to bubble down the rest of the Doug Trio. And that's going to be a return of the Azumarill. Get some pop shot damage going against this Azumarill. That one, I'll say goodbye to our Azumarill here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Okay, next one again is going to be the Altaria. Shield there, coming in with our Stunfisk here. The good news is we also have the attack debuff on the Altaria, so we're not as worried about trying to tank out a flamethrower. I think either way we'd be able to tank it out, but now I'm more comfortable handling this flamethrower. Yeah. Coming in with another flamethrower as well into the red. As we mud shot down the rest of the Altaria. And as the arrival of the Azumarill. Get their way, get them yelling to the red, yelling to the yellow. And after bringing back the fortress, they've opted to call it a night, so we are indeed able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Yeah. rocking the Mega Aldino. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, but yeah, the combination with 2 Bramogats. Oh, the heals on that. Oh, absolutely annoying. But valid strat. Anyway, match number 4 of this set is going up against Trainer Jur. Right, Trainer Jur. What do you got? First round's going to be up against a Shadow Flygon. Nope, on that I'm going for a hard counter, into which case they're going to go in for their hard counter in the form of a Shadow Magnetism. They go Wild Charge right at the bat? They would. Okay. You know what? I respect it. You know what? I respect that. That. Magnezone now coming in with the Mirror Shot. Ooh, and then 1 more Volt Switch does actually knock us out there. Alright, Peabody, you've done well. With that, we should be able to tank on anything Magnezone throws our way at this point. Coming in with the Wild Charge, we handle okay. And with that, coming in with the Exadrill. Okay, do they predict the bait? Yep, got the bait. Ooh, with that though, they do swap back in for the Flygon. Do they already have enough for Scorching Sands? Oh, Sandtoon. Ooh, I'm playing it extra risky, but I'm gonna let this go. That may or may not be a mistake. We'll see. We'll see in a minute. Oh shoot, I thought Exadrill had only like 1 HP left to its name. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm just gonna let it go. I don't have a win con. Ugh. My mind was like, oh, Shadow Exadrill probably only has like 1 HP. We could probably just mudshot it down, but no, it's fully healthy. It was ready to go from the get go. Oh my goodness. But yeah, RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's all around. Flygon's animations look crazy good. That I won't argue with that. Flygon's flexing in its animation out here. Anywho, let's see how we do in match number 5 of the set against Ganga Sorcerer. Alright, Ganga Sorcerer, what do you got? First round's gonna be against the Turtonator. Okay, I'm gonna swap that out for my Galarian Stunfisk, into which we're gonna swap out for the Azumarill. Fair enough, fair enough. Earthquake. Excuse me. This is probably gonna be Ice Beam. Yep. Earthquake. Ooh, we'll let this go. I'll probably see saying goodbye to our Fortress in a very quick minute too, while we're at it. Oh, I was wondering if we'd be able to... I was putting a little too much chips into Rock Tomb, so we're going for the Rock Tomb. Okay. we say goodbye to our fortress there. R.I.P. buddy, you've done well. That we are now face to face with a attack debuffed Turtonator. Coming in with a flamethrower, we handle okay. That's helping out for the Azumarill. Okay. Catching this play rough. Ooh, something out for their own fortress. Okay. Do we have enough health to really do anything with our Stunfisk? The answer is a solid maybe. The good news is that we're resisting the Volt Switches very well, which is actually really helpful for us. I'm gonna check a shield here, just in case they're going all in. Okay, it's gonna be Flamethrower. They need to worry. Coming on the Flamethrower. I think Fortress has like about half health left, so I don't think I have enough in me to really do anything against it. And so yeah, it's about half health. So unfortunately, we're not as bad as last set. We got one win under our belt. So what this is telling me is that we're good enough for the 2200s, but we're terrible in the 2300s, which sounds about right, honestly. Usually where I tend to get stuck a lot in the ELO, so seems to be the trend out here. But if the 1 win out of 5 is anything, I feel like it's showing signs of improvement. So, and it does still get us to Stardust, which is really nice. Yeah, unfortunately, it does dip our ELO back to 22, 27. Was it 27 or 77? 77. So. Oh, and on that match, RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's all around. Win or lose, at the very least, you know, gotta give the GG's. Okay, so with that, so for tonight, started out strong with 4 wins out of 5. Unfortunately, got 0-5 in set number 2. Set number 3, we were able to bounce back with another 4 wins out of 5, but that was immediately countered out with set number 4, where we only got 1 win out of 5. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this does mean that this next set should be in the positive. I'm hoping, but the only way to find out is to jump right back into the basic awards, jump into the Fantasy Cup, and to reintroduce the team that we'll be using for this set. We're starting things out with Fortress in the front, who's rocking Volt Switch, Sand Tomb, and Rock Tomb. Hanging on the middle, we have Galarian Stunfisk, who's rocking Mudshot, Earthquake, and a Rock Slide. And then closing everything out, we have Azumarill, who's rocking Bubble, Play Rough, and Hydro Pump. So this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump back into it and see how we do. Set number 5 of the night. Yes, the Steel Pancake. Alright, and match number 1 of this set is going to be up against T-Mac 182. Alright, T-Mac, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against a Flygon. Okay, so not a solid start for us there, but we can go ahead and swap out for our Azumarill, in which case they swap out for their Togekiss. Okay. Togekiss, pretty solid neutral play against each other. Togekiss coming in with the Psyshock, going for some good neutral damage. We're gonna fight back. Let's see if we can go maybe a 1 and done with a Rail Quake Hydro Pump. Okay, it wasn't a one and done, but it does give us a chance to see if we can tank out at least one more Psyshock. All kinds of noises today. Anyway, with that, we are able to bubble down the rest of the Togekiss. So with that, bring in the little sibling to face off against the rest of our Azumarill. It's gonna be the Togetic. Coming in with Clay Rub, able to get some good neutral damage in there. I'll go ahead and let this go. We'll say goodbye to our Azumarill here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. That's swapping back in for Fortress. Am I gonna try and tank this out? Heat Wave! Holy moly, okay. Well, that threw me for a loop. I did not know Togetic knew Heat Wave. Okay. I think, needless to say, we're in for a bad time in this matchup. Now we'll let this go. Say goodbye to our Fortress here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, it's going to be the matchup of their Flygon versus our Galarian Stunfisk. Going with the Sand Tomb. Defense debuffs are going to add up with this one tomorrow. Another Sand Tomb. Why is Flygon so fast? Okay. We'll clear out the rest of the Flygon. We do have the rest of the Togetic to deal with. And he already has a charge move, so I think unfortunately this is going to be loss number 1 of this set. Yeah, bar IPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Oh, goodbye, bro. All right. Well, thank you very much for stopping by on the stream, Matthew. Thank you. Thank you. If you're still here, have a good night or have a good rest of your day. And TK, sure. Yeah, whatever. Sorry, I'm a little salty. We're currently at our 5th loss in a row right now, so I'm a little on edge. But I mean, I don't know if I have enough. I don't think I have enough Mega Altarias, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I generally appreciate it. I'm just I'm a little wired up right now, so apologies. I appreciate. I'm just salty. Okay. Yeah, anywho. Match number 2 of this set is going to be against Hustu Rodsverd. Alright, Hustu, let's see what you got. First matchup is going to be the Mirror. It's going to be Fortress v Fortress. Okay, they do win the CMP tie. Fair enough. Oh, they're coming in with Sand Tomb. Okay. Interesting. We're coming in with Rock Tomb. I don't know if this might knock out. Oh, not yet. We're still alive. We're still kicking. And we're firing off a Sand Tomb their way. Ooh, double knockout. Oh! I felt like we had a little bit of a lag advantage on that one, not gonna lie. feeling. Okay. Definitely checking the shield here. Okay, firing off or sliding some rocks towards the Empoleon. Okay, coming up there for a shield. Oop. Oh, I think they're experiencing some technical difficulties at the moment. Give them a minute, see if they're able to respond. Yeah, I think we might have lost the connection on this one. Yeah, I think we might have lost this one. Or we might have lost our connection with the other person here. We might as well see what their last spawn would have been. What would have been our backline matchup? What would have been against Togekiss. Okay. Fairly neutral matchup. I feel like Azumarill would be able to hold its own pretty well again in this matchup. Depends on what the charge moves are for Togekiss. Yeah. Never a great way to get a win, but and I'm sure many have won against me this way. And unfortunately, a very unfortunate way to conclude on the match. Kind of would like to see how that played out, but prior to that, GG's all around. Oh, I really don't really play Pogo, so if this sounds dumb, is there any difference between the channel mods and the normal version? Oh yeah, no worries. Oh yeah, to answer your question, TK, so the difference between a shadow version of a mon and a normal version of a mon is that the shadow equivalent has a boost to its attack power, so gain like, let's say roughly a 20% increase to its usual attack power right off the bat. The downside to Shadow though is that it has 20% less defense to its name, so it's basically a trade-off to make it so that Shadow Pokemon tend to be glassier than its normal counterpart. So a lot of times, in terms of like what to use, like when to best use like Shadow Pokemon, it tends to be ones who are already primarily focused on like the offensive. So they have like a fast move that puts a lot of pressure, or they're really spammy with their charge moves. So something like Shadow Snorlax, for instance, would not be as ideal because it doesn't have as much pressure in its fast move and takes a while to get to its charge move. And bulk is like its like main claim to fame. So since a Shadow one is less bulky, it kind of loses its value that way. I feel like Shadow Fortress kind of is also on the bulky side, but I think it's because it has the pressure with Volt Switch, able to do good damage with that, and it gets to its charge moves really quickly. I feel like it justifies. Yeah. But yeah, pretty much like you said, it's pretty much making them glacier cannons. Yeah. And yeah, because of the switch up, some matchups, the normal one wins where the Shadow doesn't, and vice versa. Sometimes the Shadow wins and the normal one doesn't. Yeah, there's some instances where the Shadow is just straight up better, and I think there's a couple instances where the normal is straight up better, but a lot of times it's just It's like a side grade, you know. The give or take is real. Fortress is the OG tank, real. But yeah, in this particular case, it has enough offensive power to justify a Shadow version, I think. Either that or people are just playing spicy. I don't know. Anyway, that's how we do in our next match against Rex. Alright, Rex, let's see what you got. First match is going to be against a Latios. Latios. Hello? What does Latios... What do you know? I'm about to find out. I'm about to learn the hard way, but what do you know? Aura Sphere. Okay. I suddenly understand the justification for Latios now. I get it now. I see the vision. And with that, the good news is our steel typing is coming in very handy with dealing with their dragon breaths. And we'll go ahead and see if we can start lowering their defensive by a little bit with a real quick Sand Tomb. I'm gonna check a shield here. Try to keep our Fortress alive for a little bit longer. With that, swapping things out for a Clef Key. Clef Key. Clef Key's a fun one. Okay. With that, I'm going to swap out for my Guardian Stunfisk. I can't recall off the top of my head what charge move Clef Key knows. But shout out to Rect out here. Bringing in some spice. Loving the spice today. Really making me question all of my potential tactics. Making me question my sanity out here, why don't you? Lefty coming in with another foul play, getting us deep into the yellow. And that we are able to mudshot down the rest of the Clef Key. That though, last mana build is going to be Azumarill. Okay. And swapping back in for our Fortress. I'll go ahead and get a little bit of chip damage in on this Azumarill. Just kidding. We got a little bit of chip damage in on the Latios. Go ahead and let's use its charge move on our Galarian Stunfisk here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And last mod coming in is going to be our own Azumarill. I don't think there's anything Latios knows that could like one-shot our Azumarill out of existence. Oh, just kidding. It knows Thunder. Bringing in the Thunder. Hello? Excuse me? Knows freaking Thunder. What in the world? Getting a little too overconfident with my Azumarill here. Clearly. My overconfidence will be my downfall. Holy moly. Okay, coming out with the Ice Beam. Oh, we might be CMP tied. Into which case I'm gonna win this, but I'm gonna lose the match. Yeah, dang man, that's crazy. Nope, I'm not gonna win. I should have called. It feels weird to say because I feel like there's no way I would have known about Latios with Thunder. But I should have called the coverage with Latios. I don't know why I didn't. Well, I know why I didn't, because who the heck is running Latios out here? With Aura Sphere and Thunder of all moves. Again, I absolutely respect the spice, and I'll give them credit. It worked out for them, but I'm mad at myself for not calling the Thunder. Okay. It's okay. It is what it is, you know. It is what it is. We can at least say hello to Extreme. Welcome to the stream. Apologies. The salt is real. The matches are getting to me. I'm gonna grab a quick drink of water. Give me a moment. Okay. Cool down. Relax. Lottie is a top pick in fantasy for 17 cups. Fair enough. I mean, it held its own. Don't get me wrong. It was good. It did its job. I underestimated Latias completely, and that was my downfall. I will admit it. But, you know. Anywho. It's fine. I think we're 1 win and 2 losses right now. Let's see if we can tie it all up as we go against Jad T for our next match. And our first matchup is going to be up against the Turtonator. That's going to be an immediate swap out to my Stunfisk. Which is they're going to swap out immediately to their Azumarill. Okay. Going all in on an Earthquake. Could be Hydro Pump. It is Hydro Pump. R.I.P. Stunfisk, you've done well. I'm going to check a shield here in case they're already charged up with another Hydro Pump. Okay. Well, definitely charged up with charge moves at this point. Coming back in with the Turtonator. Got double debuffs on the Turtonator. Coming in with our Azumarill. We got a defense debuff and an attack debuff. See how we handle. It's gonna be Flamethrower. We handled just fine. We got the last mon to deal with is going to be their Galarian Weezing. Oh buddy, okay. Let's see if they'll let me go all in on a Hydro Pump. Shouldn't have called the shield. I tried to bait the shield. What am I doing out here? I'm doing amateur hour out here. I feel like I'm being too hard on myself, and I apologize. I apologize if that's making for rough television, or not rough television, for rough streaming conditions. This is going to be loss number 3 of the set. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's all around. Okay, so unfortunately, we'll be ending in the negative no matter what. Again. But let's see if we can get ourselves one more win here as we go into our final match of the set, which is going to be against NR Capadia. Alright, Capadia, let's see what you got. First match is going to be the mirror. It's going to be Fortress v Fortress. Okay, so we do win the CMP tie. That's good to know. Okay, go ahead and let this go. Ooh, swapping in for the Tinkaton. Ooh, first Tinkaton we've actually seen in the entire stream. I like it. I respect it. And we swapped in immediately for our Galarian Stunfisk. Tinkaton coming with the Bulldoze. We handle perfectly fine, although our defense has fallen. We gotta be a little bit careful about that. And then all in with the real quick Earthquake and able to mudshot the rest of the Tinkaton right on out of here. Okay, we'll go ahead and let this next one go. Let's see what the fortress is firing our way. There's going to be the Sand Tube, me handle. Sending some rocks their way. Able to clear out shield number 1. I'll take that. I think this is going to be Sand Tomb, which I think we should be able to handle, yeah, by itself. Ooh, last one's going to be Altaria. Actually, really solid matchup for our backline here. Oh, namely Azumarill. It's a really solid matchup for Azumarill. We almost had Sand Tomb. I feel like it should have let me fire, but it's okay. Either way, looks like with arrival of Azumarill, they've opted to call tonight there, so we are able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. So yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be another negative set. We're going to be stuck in the 2200s this time around, but it's okay. At least we softened the blow, the final blow to our ELO with 2 wins out of 5. So we'll still take it. We'll still take the Stardust when Stardust always likes to just wander off screen, doesn't it? But yeah, unfortunately, that's gonna end at 2267. You know what? At the very least, it's only a 10 ELO drop, so we'll take it. Gotta run, good luck all. Well, thank you very much for stopping by Extreme, and also what's up? Hello, and welcome to the stream, Pokenerd Joe. Where actually, I do want to apologize that it's nothing against the challenge itself. I'm sorry. I'm a little salty at the matches. I'm angry at myself really heavily right now. So since you just joined and we were just about to end, I'm up for the challenge if you want to send. I just apologize for my mood. I always hate when the stream ends on a negative ELO. It's just I don't know. Just hating on myself right now. Hating on myself, hating on the Fantasy Cup, hating on my team comp, questioning if I'm even like any good at this game. Anyway, but sorry for the crash out. I don't mean to crash, but yeah. Anywho, but yeah. Anywho. Alright, let's see what you got. Pokenerd Joe starting things out with a Charizard. To Mega Alakazam. Okay. I like it. I like it. Sometimes we have to follow the rise again. Real. And also, I appreciate it at the very least if the streams be lit. Do it for the Joes. But yeah. Again, apologize for my sudden outburst. for my sudden complaints. It's very unprofessional. But no, on the plus side, it's a not a good look, but it's an honest look. Tyranitar. All in on the T-Tar. Saying goodbye to our space horse here. Like that. Centaur, Palkia, Paltar. Anyway. But yeah. GG's. GG's, Palkia Nerd Joe. GG's. Never seen a Palkia looks intimidating. Yeah, it looked a little funky in the artwork at first, but yeah, seeing it in action, I feel like I don't know, Origin Palkia's got that aura. But anyway, also and hello and welcome to the stream, Pinky Dap. Welcome. Oh yeah, I feel like regular Palkia also has some. Actually, all of the Sinnoh legendaries I feel like has aura to it. Heatran's on the fence, but I think it still qualifies as having that aura. Anyway. Uxie, oh yeah, Uxie's solid. But yeah, I don't know if I like Uxie more or if I like Azelf more. I think Uxie definitely gives. Maybe it's the fact that it always has its like eyes closed, so it gives it like a calm mind vibe to it. But it really does like sell the psychic typing more than the other three. I lost connection for a second. Uh-oh. Hello. Lost connection for a second. Are we alive? Are we good? We back. On you on Twitch this time. Hello. Okay. Apologies for that. All of a sudden the internet decided to cut out. Which I guess is appropriate timing. We should probably call it a night. Yeah. Plot twist: the streamer themselves disconnected. But yeah. I think on that note, I think the disconnect is our cue to probably call it a night here. Yeah. But yeah. Thank you very much, everyone who tuned in to this stream. Apologies again for the last bit of salt that I was experiencing at the end. Yeah. But you know what? We did have a couple of good sets. I will say that. Sets 1 and set 3 were 4 wins out of 5 each, so it wasn't a total loss. It ended it ended in losses ultimately, with an 0-5 in set 2, 1-4 in set 4, and 2 wins out of 5 in set 5. But, you know, so it was kind of in the middle. It was, unfortunately, it's in the middle, but it's teetering towards the negative side, but you know what? We're still in the 2200s. We still have a good amount of, we still have the rest of May for this season, and we have other themed cups to battle in. So, was it? Like Extreme said, sometimes we have to fall to rise again. We're not done yet. We're washed in Fantasy Cup, but we're not washed in general. That's gonna be my takeaway for tonight. Maybe that's me trying to do a self-fulfilling prophecy. Maybe that's just copium. Could be a mix of the two, but anywho. But again, apologies for, again, my level of salt. At the very least, we'll try to work on keeping that to a minimum. You know, try to keep that, keep emotions in check at the very least. You know, gotta let the emotions run too rampant. I think that gets in our head, causes us more losses, gets us more mad, and it just becomes a funnel that just, you know, it's self-destructive if I let it take over. So, you know, it's, yeah, but at the very least, so thank you for the confirmation at the very least. Yeah, hopefully the majority of the stream was, you know, was entertaining at the very least. But yeah, and hopefully if there are any future crash outs, then hopefully the crash outs will be entertaining. Anywho, with that, again, thank you very much to everyone who stopped by. Thank you very much to everyone who chatted throughout. Always appreciate. And thank you very much, Pokenerd Joe, for the last minute Master League battle. Yeah, I may not have been in the best mood when we started the battle, but I do indeed always appreciate, you know, having this opportunity to, you know, have a friendly battle every once in a while with those who pop in the stream. So I appreciate. Oh, and thank you very much. I think it was TK. You provided the Mega Altaria, I think. I gotta double check on that, but I appreciate it and thank you in advance. And apologies again, I was not in a great mindset when you first sent that out, but I do appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, if you do want to check out any future streams where hopefully we maintain our cool, you can always subscribe to us on YouTube and or follow us on Twitch. And speaking of Twitch, if you want to catch up on any of the streams that were exclusive to Twitch, the VODs for those are saved on our sister YouTube channel, Voyage Archives. And that's if you want to keep up to date on our weekly stream schedules, as well as check our daily happenings. You can always follow us on our socials, Twitter/X, and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. With that said, let me go over the stream schedule we have planned for the rest of this week. So we do have 2 more streams planned out, happening on both YouTube and Twitch. With the next stream being some matches in Pokemon Champions tomorrow/today at about this time, and then on Saturday at about this time we'll be continuing our journey through Pokemon Fire Red. We'll be looking to get ourselves our second gym badge. Yep, so 2 more streams planned, both on YouTube and Twitch, with tomorrow/today being battles in Pokemon Champions, and Saturday being the continue of our Kanto journey through Pokemon Fire Red. There's the words I'm looking for. Yeah, again, once again, that'll pretty much do it for this stream. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.